Greetings, ladies and gents. Azure for sure here. Welcome to my look at the recently released Team Sonic Racing. I'll be right back after the short introduction. That was awesome. What a way to kick off the game than with a song from Crush 40. It's been so long since they've done music for Sonic games. That was one epic way to come back. This is already turning out to be a great game, guys. Now let's go ahead here and see what kind of tracks there are. So it seems as though there's a good amount.
Great, let's get this party started.
We're going to go ahead here first, though, and we're going to do a race with good old Sonic. Aw, that music is so good right there. It's so soothing. Now, yes, in this game, this is a team-based sort of game. I did find out, though, that there are options where you can race by yourself against the computer in this game, but the main focus behind this entire game at all is to work in a team of 3 here. So along with Sonic, we have Tails and Knuckles as our teammates. And so being the first one at the end of the race isn't necessarily all that matters anymore, which I think is a cool aspect. Now, this isn't actually the first Sonic racing game. There's been actually a long list of them over the years. But this one's actually been developed by Sumo Digital, which were responsible for the first 2 Sonic and All-Star racing games that came before this, and were pretty good. They had a lot of characters to choose from, well, from other Sega franchises of sorts, and so the cast was very, very diverse, which is cool. But now it's been kind of scaled back to just Sonic and his friends. Oops, and I was accidentally driving on the grass right there. Whoops. Anyway. So as you guys can see, the power-ups in this game are nothing like Mario Kart whatsoever. They're actually the wisps from Sonic Colors. And so each wisp here has its own unique capabilities of being used for attack and defense. being used for attack and defense. Oh, and what I did right there, that little yellow trail behind Tails, is actually called a slipstream. So the yellowish trail that's behind Tails, right there, and also the one that's behind Knuckles, is actually called a slipstream. And if we just drift in that right here, as you can see, we get a major boost. Ah, yes, I couldn't forget that, the ultimate team action moves, which give us a gigantic boost to help us just blaze past everybody in our way. That's pretty exciting. I find that a very nifty feature that Sumo Digital have implemented into this game here. And so you really have to help your teammates. Because if you don't, I mean, there's no certainty that you'll come in first at all. Awesome. We managed to finish in first. But as you can see, Tails finished in third and Knuckles finished in fourth. So when our points are being totaled here, there's no certainty that my team will win. Let's just go ahead here and see how the tally goes. And yes, this game does have online mode and all the other functionality of a modern day racing game, which is cool. Ah, look at that. You came in first. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and try another race here on a different track. Now there are quite a lot to choose from. Let's go with this one. Now let's switch things up. And let's play as a villain. Now one of my favorite villains from the Sonic franchise is actually, yes, Metal Sonic. The classic Sonic doppelganger. So similar to the past All-Stars racing games, when you're in the air there, you can do a trick or a flip, and you can use that to gain some more boost when you land back on the ground, which is always handy in case you need it. But one thing I really like is that the controls in this game feel a lot more precise. Now they're not loose, but they're not super tight where I can't do anything. It's like a pretty good sweet spot, at least for me. I mean, I do have a thing for arcade-style racing games, such as Mario Kart, Crash Bandicoot, and whatnot, but... Oh, guys, this music is so good. This is literally a remix of Sandhill from Sonic Adventure. It's so jazzy. Oh, I like it. Let's go ahead and do some tricks. Looks like we're on a roll. And joining us on this race is none other than Dr. Eggman and also Zavik from Sonic Lost World. It's quite an interesting combination to choose there. Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic. Works for me. Although, Infinite might have been a slightly better choice. But who knows, maybe they'll add more characters to this game in the form of DLC in the future. Or some type of season pass. I'd buy it. Shut up and take my money, Sega! Oh no! And in case anyone was wondering, you actually can turn off the Sonic Heroes type of dialogue here, like the banter going back and forth with each other during the race. However, I choose to leave it on. See, now, for me, it's more natural to hear the characters interacting with one another. And in terms of our progress here, this game has a very simple yet somewhat deep learning curve to it. And by that, all I mean is that anyone can really pick this game up and play it. It's meant for everybody, really. Not just Sonic fans, or even kids or adults. No, it's literally for everybody, of all ages. And keeping that in mind, at least so far here with my time, spent playing, it's been pretty fun. And in comparison to the other two Sumo Digital Sonic racing games, then this is also a pretty solid entry in the series. I just hope that they in the future, though, they upgrade what we can do. I just hope, though, that in the future of the franchise they can add more content that will make it even better. I just hope that in the future of this franchise, if they continue to produce games, they can make the features even better and just keep adding on more content. I mean, it's really all that Sumo Digital would have to do to make this game more of a success, at least for Sega. So I'm not sure if it's just me here, but these races are going by extremely quick. And just like that, we've already finished the final lap as Team Eggman. And so let's go ahead here and change gears once again, guys. What I'm going to do is one more race for you right after we see how we did here on the results screen. It'll be a miracle, though, if I come in first with my team. We came close, but not close enough. Nah, look at that. Team Sonic beat us. But hey, second ain't bad.
Killing it, team!
Alright, now it's time for us to pick our third character for today. And I'm going to go with another favorite of mine. Sonic Adventure 2, we're going to be playing as Shadow. Ah yes, I almost forgot. You can actually customize the cars in this game. You can switch out the parts and whatnot. Pretty much anything on the cars you can apparently customize and change and swap and make to your heart's content. And also, I'm not quite sure how good my teammates will be this race. I mean, depending on the difficulty here of the computer, that's a little easier said than done. The first race we did with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles was pretty good. The AI actually helped me out a lot. But then in that second race there with Metal Sonic, it was kind of a mixed bag. But hey, maybe this race will be better. As Team Dark. With Edgy the Hedgy himself, Omega, the E-Series robot of destruction, and Rouge the Bat, the infamous treasure hunter. Yeah, so far I'm really liking the character models in this game. The quality's pretty good. The quality is very good, as well as the track designs. They're fairly colorful. They're fairly colorful and vibrant, as for what Sonic is known for at this point. Being very visually appealing and a treat for the eyes. With the first lap down, we have only 2 more to go. And so far it seems like we're doing pretty well. Well, aside from Omega, he's unfortunately a long way behind us. However, I'm sure that he'll find a way to catch back up to us. I don't think that the AI in this game rubber bands to each other for insane ways that they can catch up. I believe it's more skill based. See right there, that was funny when Shadow's like, "Do I have to shove you?" That was actually kind of funny. Ooh, Omega just offered us an item. That's actually one of my favorite things about this game, is the whole teamwork aspect, like I said earlier. Not only can we receive items from our teammates and use them, we can also give our items away to our allies. Now it's time for Ultimate Boost. Let's go! We got first place. Now let's see how the rest of our teammates did. I do find it quite funny though that they managed to place right behind us as we finished the race there, with our ultimate team boost. Even though we did come in first place here, let's see how our teammates did, shall we? Okay. It looks like Omega and Rouge also did fairly well, and they managed to stay behind us there until the end of the race. Now as Team Dark reigns triumphant over the other teams here, if I had to recommend this game, I recommend it to not only Sonic fans, but to anyone who's looking for a solid kart racer with an amazing soundtrack. And well everybody, on that note, this has been my video on Team Sonic Racing. If you like what you see, please be sure to stick around and stay tuned for more. And until my next video, when we all meet again, this is Azure, and I'm for sure. Have a great day, everybody. Azure signing out. See you all next time.